Some stories are told by the living, others are whispered by the dead. For Adil, the whispers were no longer in the phone, they were inside him. The ringing echoed inside him, sharp and shrill, vibrating through his bones. No, no, this isn't real, he gasped, slamming his fists against the floor. But the whisper was already there, threading through his thoughts like poison. Pick up. Answer yourself. Adil staggered to his feet, stumbling toward the mirror. His reflection smirked at him, mocking, alive. Its lips moved without his. You can't fight me. You've already let me in. He screamed, smashing his fist into the glass. The mirror cracked, splintering his reflection into jagged shards. For a moment, silence. Then, ring. The phone lay on the bed again, whole and perfect, waiting. The journal's truth. Desperate, Adil grabbed the leather-bound journal once more. He flipped through the frantic entries, searching for answers. At the very back, hidden between two torn pages, he found a final note, scribbled in smaller handwriting. The phone doesn't ring from outside. It rings from within. It's not calling you, it's becoming you. Once the double takes form, the body is empty. The only escape is to pass the call on to someone else, someone who will answer. Adil's breath caught. Pass it on? To another person? He thought of the old woman downstairs, his neighbors, innocent people. His stomach twisted. Could he doom someone else just to save himself? The whisper in his head answered for him. Better them than you. The visitor. That evening, as dusk fell, there was a knock at Adil's door. He froze. No one ever visited. Slowly, he opened it. A man stood there, mid-40s, wearing a suit that looked a size too big, eyes sunken and restless. He smiled faintly. You're the new tenant, the man said, flatly. Yes, Adil replied, cautiously. The man's gaze shifted past him, into the apartment. His voice lowered. Has it started ringing yet? Adil's blood ran cold. You know about it? The man nodded slowly. I lived here before the last one. The phone, it never really leaves you, even after you move out. He pulled back his sleeve, revealing deep scars across his arm. It keeps calling, even when it's not there. I left, but it followed. It always follows. Adil's voice shook. How do you stop it? The man smiled, hollow. You don't. Midnight's demand. That night, Adil sat with the journal in his lap, the warning burning in his mind. Pass it on. 12 a.m. Ring. The phone screamed on the bed. This time, Adil didn't hesitate. He answered, What do you want from me? The whisper replied, cold and delighted. You already know. Give me someone else. No, Adil shouted. I won't hurt anyone. The whisper hissed, sharp and angry. Then I'll take you tonight. Suddenly, the lights in the apartment flickered, buzzing violently. The shadows stretched and twisted, writhing like living things. The phone's cord slithered like a snake, wrapping around his wrist, tightening. He struggled, gasping, pulling against it, but the harder he fought, the tighter it squeezed. The whisper thundered in his head, now. Choose them or you. The possession. The walls shook, plaster cracking. From the corner of the room, The mirror, though shattered, began to glow faintly. His reflection moved again, stepping free from the broken glass, whole and grinning. It spoke in the whisper's voice. "I'm ready to take your place." Adil's throat tightened. He screamed, wrenching the cord from his wrist and hurling the phone against the wall. It smashed, splintering into pieces. For a moment, silence. Then, ring. The phone lay on the bed again, whole and perfect, waiting. The relief that wasn't. Hours passed, no ringing, no whispers. Exhaustion overtook him. He fell asleep on the floor. When he woke, morning sunlight poured into the room. The shattered pieces of the phone still lay scattered across the floor. Relief washed over him. It was over. But then, he noticed something strange. The reflection in the window glass. It wasn't him. It was the other one. The double. Standing exactly where he was, but smiling. His chest tightened, then faintly, deep within, ring. The sound echoed inside his ribcage, not in the room. Louder, louder. He clutched his chest, falling to his knees. The whisper filled his skull once more. "You can't destroy me. I'm already inside." The call from himself. Desperate, Adil grabbed his smartphone, dialing his own number in panic. To his shock, it rang, but not on his mobile. The ringing came from the shattered rotary phone on the floor. The broken pieces rattled, glowing faintly. He hesitated. His smartphone buzzed with the call, showing his own name as the caller. His other self answered from the reflection, raising the receiver with a grin. "Hello, Adil." Adil screamed, hurling his phone across the room. The reflection laughed, the sound overlapping with the whisper in his head. "You see, there's no difference between us anymore." The final warning. Adil collapsed into the corner, clutching the journal, flipping through the pages desperately. His eyes locked on one final scribbled line at the back cover, faint and almost illegible. "When the voice is inside you, there is only one way left. Silence it before it answers for you." Adil's hands shook violently. Did it mean end his own life? Tears filled his eyes. He pressed his hands to his ears, but the whisper wouldn't stop. "Soon, I will speak for you. Soon, you won't even remember your own name." He looked at the knife on the floor, looked at the journal, looked at the broken phone. The whisper laughed. "Too late, Adil. Tomorrow, I will open the door in your body, and whatever comes through won't leave." When you answer a call, you expect to hear a voice on the other side. But what if the voice was your own? The double at the door. Adil froze, staring at his double standing in the hallway. Same clothes, same face, same terrified eyes, but twisted into a grin. "You're not me," Adil whispered. The double tilted its head. "I'm the you that answered. I'm the you that didn't hesitate." Before Adil could react, the double stepped forward, pressing its palm against his chest. The whisper in his head exploded into screams, like thousands of voices clawing at his skull. He staggered back, clutching his ears. "Get out of my head!" But the double only laughed. "Too late. I've already taken the part that matters." The vanishing world. The apartment around him began to warp. The walls pulsed like breathing flesh, the ceiling stretching taller, darker. The lights flickered until the bulbs burst, plunging the room into crimson gloom. The journal in his hand turned to ash, crumbling through his fingers. The double stepped inside and shut the door behind him with a snap. The sound echoed like a coffin lid closing. "You can't leave now," it whispered. "This place isn't your apartment anymore. It's the line. The line between you and what waits on the other side." Adil stumbled toward the window, trying to smash it open, but when his fist hit the glass, the reflection looked back, only dozens of him, all smiling, all whispering, "Pick up, pick up, pick up." The ringing heart. Suddenly, silence. Then, ring. But this time, the sound didn't come from the broken phone.